We're unmuted into this one, and it's going to be a little bit of unmuted action. Both sides need to bring the fire early on. Blue Jays still a chance to put this one away, but 9. Don't show it yet, but they've got a map. And with the map comes belief. They have to run the reverse sweep. They have to take these next 2, but it starts here on Dust. 2, that is.
Very tentative start here for Blue Jays. They're so slow. Couple players out long, but having seen nothing, these players lower had to suspect there's a lot of people in the area. Minio peeking through, meets 2 adversaries, and it's too much to deal with. Early frag found for Blue Jays.
Ooh. Movie. A chance to maybe bring one of these kills back as they continue to face. It's going to be Sparrow instead with the engagement. 2 players to find, though. He's got to be wary on the fight. How's Danny isolated? And there we go. All right, in concert, 2 kills in. Space has been lost. The bomb is so far away for reasons, but it will be all right. They're going to be able to transition this bomb onto its site. They're going to be able to plant it. That won't be denied. Now a chance to play in the post. CSGO with the P250 is down low, and he's actually the only player with armor as well. If he can get this kill, there it is on Kylar. Now he's got a very good chance in the post plant, but he may need it. 1v2 now. P250 going to be critical. And he's brought it down to the clutch. The jump here. Oh, there's the check. Sparrow brings the fight to him, and CSGaCaNito will take it to the bank.
Pistol rounds have come few and far between for Blue Jays in this series. And that one felt important. One where they're at a deficit for a great deal of it. Pretty good retake. It's a pretty good retake. Just couldn't deal with CSGaCaNito at the end. And now 9. What are you going to do? You really going to save? That is bold. That is bold on Dust2 because it means first gun round. I don't think Key's going to be glass cannoning, so no AWP. Unless you can find a lot of USP frags. Lacking in nades, so holding on to along is difficult. Very few teams with eco here.
Well, that was quick. I mean, 9 eager to get into the gun round, I guess. Done though. Let's see what they got with the rifles. Ops out. Glass cannon. 4 rifles on. Mid-fight was disastrous in the last, but what do they want to do with this one? Sparrow for the mid-fight? Sparrow for the mid-fight. Alright, here we go, Sparrow. See what you got. Step to the plate. No up on the other side means he's not likely to be challenged. They are. Okay. Alright, goodbye, CSGaCaNito. A little disjointed there. And CSGaCaNito is down for the count early on. Nice find early for Sparrow.
Long giving up. Blue Jays sold a little bit of pressure there, so you can see Sparrow trained. I do think players could be out. But the real thrust is coming from mid. And look at this double cat setup. Minio tucked in on the left. Got Goofy nearby. The jump up is so hard to hit the heads. It's a couple of dinks. But the frags ultimately go the other way. And Sparrow's in quite a lot of trouble.
He's been good, though. He's been so good. Molotov's going to make his life a nightmare. He has to withdraw towards the ramp. He knows it. But fortunately for him, they don't pressure while he's in motion. Instead, looking for a little bit of a fight here in mid. CSGaCaNito will catch that one. He may not have any health, but dang does he have the headshots. I know his position out towards long is going to make Sparrow's life miserable. 3 HP or no, your opponent has an op. It really doesn't matter. Sparrow finds one, but there's CSGaCaNito coming in for more. Key in the clutch. Key in the clutch, mollied up. Can't deny this bomb plant as a result of it. Can't even go for the elevator hop if he wanted to. Somehow still pulls the player off of the plant. I'll go for a little bit of a safer approach. He's going to reroute. He's shown face elevator. They're going to expect him there instead. It's going to be catwalk. That's the play. This could be spicy. This could be really spicy. They're aware of the possibility for sure. And now they definitely have that confirmation. As he comes around, the flashbang's going to sail out. That takes him even lower. It was a nade, rather. An HE and Key doesn't fancy his chances. Grabs an AK, a Molotov, and he backs right out of this round. Blue Jays up 3.
Looking good. Those fights on catwalk are so awkward. And I don't blame 9 because They were so nervous of long. They just felt that we've got to fight into one of these directions. This is too much to ask to give both up. They even pull their mid player over as well. And it just doesn't transpire in their favor. Actually, they didn't pull the mid player over. Okay, they should have done that. They should have blocked B and been free there. That might have made a big difference, actually, because then you could kill them jumping up on Xbox. Yeah, I've worked it out, Mike. They played it wrong. I've deciphered it now that I've seen the replay.
Gotcha.
The idea was there. You need to do it as a team.
Flashes out. Look at those nades. Oh, that's a beautiful amount of red bars, but can they get the kills to follow it up? That's the big question. Where's the scout? The elevator boosted back on, but it's a little bit slow. That's been spotted and eliminated. CSGO. You said we weren't getting the stellar CSGO our last map. Well, he has arrived. 11-2. They finally put him down in this one. Okay, he's got an AK, but I mean, this is blistering pace out towards A in the last few rounds.
This is the CSGO we know and love. He is just a machine. An absolute robot.
Maybe if that robot's a Terminator.
Yeah.
A Dalek.
Just
exterminate.
Isolates them faster than a Dalek.
Exterminate.
They're slow as heck, those things.
They are. Never quite understood how
they're not even menacing, are they?
Outrun them. Yeah. I guess they have laser beams, but come on. Come on.
Everyone lost their marbles as well when they found out they could, like, fly.
They can fly?
Yeah, but only about 10 meters.
Mm.
They just sort of glide.
See, otherwise you just tip them over like a trash can, you know? Dump them out on the street. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna? Can they even right themselves? Have we established that anymore?
Mike,
Key?
they've just lost.
Key? How? No bomb plant either. They have to cross. This round shouldn't have even been close. We're talking about Daleks. We're talking about Daleks. Meanwhile, Key, call him the doctor, because he's brought a sonic screwdriver, and it's gonna be Kylar, his companion, to take it over the line.
How have they lost that? That's an unlosable round. Unlosable.
I was totally checked out. Should have been over.
Well, someone plant. If you plant, it's over. That is... Ooh, if they lose this map, that's a big moment. That's a big moment. And another entry slips away. They have no money. CSGO has to recover that orb. Just have a rifle. What a moment that could prove to be.
Gets down. Butterfly effective that round. This is going to be felt for quite a few to come. Blue Jays looking for a recovery. There have been some shaky rounds given up from both sides, so they would love a response here, but that feels like a bold ask.
Blue Jays are their own worst enemy sometimes. Have these moments. I even think the bonkers USP rounds and the eco wins on Mirage, it still was Blue Jays playing really well and calling a right stack. They've lost some rounds in these last two maps where they had every advantage. And this round looks to be going that direction.
Barrel posted. Molotov to make it rough. But they lose track of the pit player. They have to focus one way, and Goofy takes full advantage. He's maneuvering beautifully here in the pit. Goofy putting in work. He'll eventually be eliminated, but in the meantime, Styles has been isolated. Kicks and gone. Just this one man. 22 points of health and a desperate dream in 15 seconds. He doesn't even have the time to win this. It's just going to be about saving, and they could punish him after the clock. 10 seconds on. Styles takes the first. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, and then they swing. Not quick enough in it. Not quick enough in it. Time's going to expire. That's going to be the op making its way through at the very least, but Blue Jays, no hint of the round.
Been flat. Been very flat this round. Oh my lord, they need to calm down. We need to calm down. I don't think there's actually been any pauses, you know, from Blue Jays in this series. From memory. I don't think there were any on Vertigo.
Checking. Blue Jays called for 2 on Vertigo. Yeah, they did in the first half. 0-5 and 0-8.
Still
and
didn't
9
feel
called
enough.
pauses on Mirage, but Blue Jays called none.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
no.
need some. We need
I
some
lied.
here
One
soon.
right at the beginning.
We need some here soon. Where are you, Stylies? Poking mid.
Good
Minio's...
luck on this fight.
Yeah. Trouble is,
Barrel
he's never
spotted.
going to peek it, is he?
Barrel spotted. And he was like, come on, give me the fight. Obey with the pistol player. Force him off. Key comes back in. It's a 1-2 punch. Stylies does find that. Okay, all right. There's something. Nade's a little late on this. Would have liked those a bit earlier. But time to reroute for Stylies. Find a new spot to shot.
What's the plan, boys? We're going to run boost? Got to do something to enable the Zorb.
Could do. 40 seconds. There's no more util on the 9 side. There's none. There's a flashbang. 1 flashbang. And they are across. Goofy in trouble now. 35 seconds. I mean, if they could just hold Goofy at bay, you get a bomb plant out of this at least. Oh, now they spotted. Now they realize the situation. They're going to try and race to get this plant. That is going to be stuck. And the kill there should confirm it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Bomb's down. Op still up. Stylies. Now it's a question of damage. It's a question of damage. They've already found the bomb plant. That was a good find in this round. Stylies can't connect the next. Good try. Good attempt. Good bomb plant for the long game. But a round for 9.
Decent after plant. He had the confidence. And, considering how many kills of CSGOcaNito up against pistols, Key's right up there. He wants in that MVP discussion. That's for sure. Double AWP cracked out. Preempting Blue Jays, making any adjustments. They're going to throw a spanner in the works. Key. Seen it a few times on other maps. I think we did see it on Dust2 the sole time we've seen them play it. Here on the A stream. And, yeah, something else to contend with now. Something else to think about if you're Blue Jays. Can't be sloppy with his mid defaults anymore.
Minio. He's pushed off by a Molotov. Thought he was going to go for an adventurous peek there. Instead, Catwalk is lost. Counter molly in. That actually sections up the bomb. CSGOcaNito's in kind of a tough spot here.
It's madman. He went in front of that.
Yeah,
and then
fearless.
pushed Minio off.
He's fearless. Takes that space. Love it. And I don't think Minio even spotted him, so I don't know the bomb's been seen. That information is still secret. Molly will slow this further, but that's fine for Blue Jays. They've got some time to play with, and look at what utility remains here for 9. It's putrid. It's putrid. They have flashes and a single smoke.
Yeah, Minio got that smoke, but how do you use it if they come off Catwalk? It's just impossible.
Yeah.
Best cases of... Yeah, he goes save for the retake.
Banro with the op. He's going for the fight. That's the initiative taken. CSGOcaNito put down the 12-5 monster that is CSGOcaNito and is now out of play. Hickson's dropped into spot.
Hey, did
He saw him.
Did he not see Minio?
He saw him. He had no idea. He didn't know what he found. Oh, no. That was the moment. That was the play, but he overlooked it. He's not a great player at I Spy, apparently. And his little eye finds nothing.
That was bizarre.
Yeah, it was. He didn't... It's just the panic check, right? But that's one of the spots you have to assume a player is in, right? It's not like he was playing an off angle. That's how you play mid. Whoa.
This is getting scary. This is what I was scared of. This is like... Blue Jays are doing some weird stuff on Vertigo. Weird stuff that you only do in a grand final. And it's continuing that way.
And meanwhile, that calm for 9 seems to have settled in, right? Being with their back against the wall, it's almost that situation again where there are no expectations. You've already exceeded the expectations, so house money. In the name of the game for them through this playoff run, and that's a dangerous team, a team that kind of has nothing to lose and everything to win.
Blue Jays should get a plan out of this. There's only 2 here. All we need is good flashbangs, and Sparrow will not be effective.
Holding on this Molotov. Molotov's going to go down. That'll slow them, but they're towards spawn.
Yeah, it's already a retake.
Smokes provide cover. Minio gets a kill, but that bomb is going to be planted eventually. There we go. Money made. That'll at least set up the Blue Jays well. They'd love some economic damage. That seems like too much of an ask. And yep, that's going to be clean for 9. So good chance to stabilize the economy. Yes, they allowed the bomb plan, but now a 2-round lead. Money built, the double up, stabilized. Kind of good for 9.
It is, and Kixan had a great performance on Vertigo. It is no SBC. Danny's still yet to get off the board. Goose Egg still standing. Whilst 9 have got so much cash. This is brutal. Without pistol, this isn't even a half. Blue Jays would be the same story as Vertigo, where we're already asking questions. They need to turn this around now. They need gun rounds. They need to just start winning some gun rounds again. It's been so long.
CSGO with an opener here. CSGO with an opener. He's looking for more, but Key picking up that off. Not something we really expect from him. Delivery 9.
What?
No, Danny. 0-9 at this point. It has been disastrous for Danny, but they have lost the site. The bomb's going to be planted, and a retake here on B is always a nightmare. This is the first time we've actually seen Blue Jays attempt this. CSGO's going to go aggressive. They're all here. He hits the first. Is he alive? Oh, they go trade. The collat almost set up. CSGO, knowing he has one more there. Now it's just the last. Goofy. Goofy is stuck. There's no way he's getting through this, and he knows. With his position known, there's just not a chance. He's backed off. There's even 2 scopes on his ankle, as there was no way they were going to let him back into this one.
CSGO is clutch, man. He is clutch. Danny and Kixan look lost. And CSGO just, you know, nuts of steel, taking some of those jewels. How he B-hops round the corner, peeks back in, almost even gets the collateral onto Goofy as well. In terms of raw impact facts, CSGO's been amazing in these playoffs. He has bailed them out time and time again. It might be B-side Dust2, it might be a hard retake, but 9 had so many nades.
Yeah.
They could have just nuked the whole bomb site if they'd actually got out of tunnels.
New retake strat. Airstrike.
Airstrike. Pull it in.
Big opportunity for the Blue Jays here. Won't quite shatter the economy, but will damage it up.
Ooh, those nades.
Missed opportunity, and now it's just merciless. Tons of damage done back the other way, but it just doesn't matter if you're double opping. Sparrow will take one. Denied the mid presence. Maybe that's a rotation, but it's all about Key, and he can't get her done. I mean, Sparrow's going to give this a look, but with smokes in, there's no world. There's no world. This off needs to try and save. The round is over.
Yeah, they've got no loss bonus either here, so what's it going to be? Probably just about a buy if Sparrow saves and drops over a rifle. Perhaps he could even drop over a rifle and an M4.
If he lives, he can still... I mean, if he dies, he can still drop something.
Yeah.
It's a second round loss bonus, 1,900 coming in. 3 of them can invest. If he buys himself an op and drops
he should actually drop 2 M4s, yeah, in the next.
They'll be fine.
CSGO 4K there. That one was harder to kind of see in amidst the carnage. But this man is saving.
Goodbye, op. Goodbye, op. Nothing saved through Sparrow. Yes, they can still get a buy. They can still make this happen, but 9, the economy has come off the rails. A timeout's going to be called here. This is a good moment to do it. This is a good time for the pause. You had the advantage. You had some momentum. Now the pace of play is going against you. You got to figure out this buy and how you want to approach it because, well, this might be your last chance to make this a good half.
Been a roller coaster so far. Big moment. Big calls to come. Danny and Kixan, it does feel like they need to get into this game. We can't have liabilities going this late. Can't just rely on CSGO for these rounds, rely on CSGACANito for these rounds. And here we go, number 11. Blue Jays. 2 maps up, one of those coming by virtue of the upper bracket advantage. Can't fault them for that.
The boost. Ooh, 8-Kit sees 3. Not sure what he actually had vision on with the smoke coming off of the HE. Doesn't pull the trigger on any of them. I don't know if he was seen in turn. That nade.
Well,
Oh.
that was sad.
Oh, that wasn't even a blue nade. That was like a in your pants nade, shall we say. That was a Lonely Island nade. A little bit of a misfire.
A blank.
Minio! Oh, they just leave it open. Styles has no vision. There's nothing to block the door. Minio just gets a freebie.
Can't even answer it. He gets out. Only shame is they can't recover the rifle for Kyler, but they're not going to care about that. Oh, Lord. What a round. How do you recover from here? How do you find a response? Goofy's up here on Catwalk. Biding his time. There's nobody nearby actually to flash him, so he's just going to play off timings. Sparrow doesn't have a flashbang either. And I think Sparrow needs to get into this angle and help his teammates. A little bit precarious on this ledge.
Okay. Advantage maintained. It is traded out, but Sparrow's up. This could be the difference maker. We've seen it again and again. He is clutch. Flashbang confirms there's already players through, but still committing to watching the boost. Kixon dodges that. Dancing around the box now. Sparrow, there's no getting away. He's somehow alive, but only for a moment. Well done from Kixon. Serious damage on. Bodies continue to fall. Minio will keep it into a 2v2, but Kyla, he just has a P250. Can he get towards a gun? Yes. Can he do something with that gun? Different question. Does have a kid.
If you're going to have 2 men left alive for Blue Jays, it's these 2.
Yeah. This is clutch in their jeans. CSGACANito gets that kill, and now there's just no time. Even the face is miserable, but CSGACANito looks flawless in it.
Crazy stuff. This could have been so clean for Blue Jays. They had, what was it, a 4-on-2 anti-eco, where they made catastrophic mistakes. This wouldn't even be a half. They cleaned that one up, ruined their money. And they're making good of it. Up to 6 already. Cash is terrible for 9. Another eco to come, and Blue Jays is warming up into this Dust2 T side. Let me out! Let me out! Bit dicey there.
So is 5 rounds enough? 5 rounds enough?
No, it's too CC-sided. Dust2 these days.
It really is. It tends to lean that way. What do they need? 6? 6 enough?
Well, 5's not impossible in the sense of if you get pistol and win some unlikely rounds, but you're not comfortable at all. You need to win the half. You need 8 to be comfortable now.
8. Ooh, yeah. Tough bargain. Best I can do is 6. Maybe 7.
You drive a hard one.
Gotta haggle there on these halves.
Well, if they only make it to 6, I'm taking Blue Jays to win this. Simple as that.
Simple as that. It was a 16-7 in sum total last time. You don't know what the half splits were. Might check that just a little bit. 8-Kit again. Again. A B site weakened up, softened up. The Molotov will slow them, but it's all about Minio. It was being held for. They actually gave up the angle. Someone's got to be looking at this. Someone's got to be looking. Okay, trade. They lose 8-Kit, but they maintain numbers. Worthy sacrifice?
Not much. Information, but as long as they just sit back and wait, that advantage goes. How do you read this if you're Blue Jays? Actually, you've seen one player B, one player long. Sorry, they've just thrown 2 smokes on B, so that's obviously all the info given the other way, and they're not really committing here. Just letting Danny play, have a little bit of peek around.
Just let Danny work. 2 and 10 entry, God.
Danny, stop looking away.
For? What is he looking for? Trying to play anti-flash on this. Sparrow connects on 1 through the doors. This is now in doubt. This isn't looking good. The bombs drop. They gotta go. The flashbangs are good, and this is falling apart. Complete miscues. CSGACANito's on the other side of the map. Why is he on the other side of the map? That I couldn't tell you. Well now. Alright, 9. This is gonna be the 6th. All but guaranteed. Chance to make more happen. They need to keep these bodies alive, though, to fight for the next 2. CSGACANito knows that. He knows he can do the damage. He will be traded out after just 1. The op. What? Isn't retrieved?
Did he have an E-key bug?
Then press you drop.
I know. Press G and get rid of it. I don't know. There's no explanation.
He looked at it. He looks away like he's discussing whether they want an op. In what world does Sparrow not want an op here? Is he saying, I wouldn't have been able to buy you a gun? Because I don't think that's true. Well, all right, whatever it is. They don't have an op here. Let's see if that comes back to cost them. Gonna be no contention from mid. Blue Jays bringing that fight to him again. They got the 6 at the very least, but Blue Jays have a chance to insta-punish this. I am struggling to wrap my head around why you wouldn't want an op in this situation.
We gotta move on.
On the CT side of Dust2.
We gotta move on.
Yep, you're right. Forgetting it.
Give it up.
Putting it away.
Give it up.
That's a
Put
question
it in
to
the anger
ponder
management book and save it for later.
at night when you're in bed.
Yes, that's all I think about.
Kept up, being
I
haunted.
think there's 10 endpoint rounds that just rattle through my head on loop. Every night.
Someone make a montage. You
Stop
should make a
pushing Thomas!
montage.
Stop!
The endpoint rounds that haunt me by Alan Hender. That would be a sick YouTube montage, to be honest.
Oh, if I still added the voice clips as well. Even better.
Sparrow close up by the smoke. On the fade, this is going to be interesting. Key will set him up with a flash. Is he going to go through or just play on the fade? Here's the counter use, though. Smoke going the other way. Here's the flashbang. This is a great execution. CSGO down as well. Sparrow, that is why you don't want an AWP. So you could go for that play. They're in towards B, but look at the damage done. Kylar's found it. The site's lost, but they catch the bomb on the cross, so it's all on the Styles. And Styles might get styled on. The Manio's there to finish it off. 7-all. 9 are making this happen. They're giving themselves a real fighting chance.
Feels like Blue Jays are overcomplicating way too much. I mean, what is the call here? We've got 3 on B, and we're trying to fake a cat exec, and we don't have all the control. Remember the round before where we're doing this funky stuff, like we're half execing onto B with an A lurk, and only Danny's going out. It's not needed. It's not needed. They could just play simple CS. That's their mantra. That's how they made it to this final. And they're getting in their own heads. Own worst enemy. 9. I think they're lucky to still be in this half. SGacaNito has had enough, though. He has found so many big entries. And he wants to keep his team in the lead going into that second half.
They've earned it. I mean, they battled through. They've definitely earned that opportunity. And look at this approach now. They're heading in towards an A site where these players are so isolated. Goofy out towards long. And just Minio to defend the site proper. So Goofy, about to be in a world of hurt. CSGacaNito will throw the flash. They will come through. Good luck, Goofy, on the telephone pole. Takes the first. And okay, Goofy. Actually, a pretty good return. That situation. Minio, killing the cat player, now gives himself a chance to fight for long. His teammates are rotating in. They can chuck some util to give him some space. No, they're actually not close enough with the flashes. K has it. Play mid. Kylar, 1 and done. CSGacaNito wants to isolate this. The altitude for it. He's got it. A clutch. A clutch required. Key and CSGacaNito. The monsters of both sides. They realize each other's position and Key. Should have tipped it off, perhaps, with that flash. CSGacaNito, there's the check. Now he knows. Now he knows. Now there's full awareness from both sides from each other. And Key is going to come up with the victory. A lead here for 9. A dramatic recovery from 7-5 down. They're making a game of it here on Dust2. a hair between these two teams at the half. The barest of splits, the slimmest of margins, 7 to 8. If the Blue Jays can rally back here in the second half, they can put this series to bed. But 9 are just a team that doesn't say die. They might be in this round though. They might be.
Yeah, they're saying
die.
Guys, don't peek. Oh god.
Or are they? Unless it's back on. The kit's down long as well. Danny just has to hold the line. He can't play contain though. He's forced into dark here. Now this is tough. They know they've got to fight isolated, and they know if they get this kill. The problem is the bomb's on Cat. And that's a good kill from Danny. Sparrow, he's been clutch. He's been ridiculous. He's pulled back so many moments, but this would be the biggest one yet. He's got the first. Shadow giving it away. Danny tipping him off. Now down to the USP. A long-range engagement. You don't need to isolate yourself. You don't need to take this fight, Styles. Oh, Sparrow. He senses his prey. He's been spotted.
Is the bomb on Cat, or is it...
I think it's up top.
Yeah, I think it's up top.
The thing is, CSGO is so low that a pistol bullet through the car could still kill him.
Yeah, I like his positioning, though. At least he's found probably the only spot I think he could play.
He's back. He's back. Now they know they can just try and play the tap. And Sparrow, I don't know if he realized the bomb was up top, but... It's going to have to be deathmatch here. The bomb plant isn't an option. He has to kill both.
Might be able to grab it on a jump. No, it's at the lip.
Yeah, and now he knows. They'll have heard that audio cue as well. He takes out the first, but Styles is set up to make sure that doesn't get out of his hand. I don't know if that's an empty your mag into their body type of moment, Styles.
Why not? Why not at this point? Just do anything to try and tilt him. Right back in the day, Mike. We're talking over 10 years ago.
Okay.
When I used to play competitive Battlefield, one of the guys I played a lot with used to tell me that legitimate strategy was just trying to tilt your opponent. That's all you needed to do. Just tilt him.
That's the Jonji playbook.
Maybe. Maybe I've got some NA in me after all.
That is the NA LAN playbook, guaranteed. It's probably the UK playbook based on what I've heard about your region as well.
Well, we just tilt ourselves.
Exactly. Well, everyone's so toxic that, right, if you manage to tilt them first, then their own team comms will win you the match.
That's the deal, is you send out this toxicity, but it just rebounds. It just, and you're just you yourself are the collateral damage when everyone quote tweets you a few days after.
Look at this. Look at this. They're through mid. Completely uncontested here. CSGACANito, wow, the long-range engagement, but there is a scout, and he's smoked off. Uh-oh. Pressure onto these B players. It's Danny and Styles. I don't love this for them, but Styles is good for it. Pressure on. Minion will make things real interesting, but Styles will keep it in control. 4 kills for the man.
Big round. And, you know, let's not beat around the bush. Danny has had a rough time here on Dust2. He's found a kill around in these first 2. Pulled and kill on the pistol. Gets one there, does his job. Takes a bit of pressure off Styles, and that's all you can ask for at the moment. Hopefully, Kicksan especially has been so phenomenal in a lot of these games. He's more of the surprise here. We expect him to get his teeth into the CT side soon. And now's a good chance, because they got nothing.
Eco round. CSGACANito needs to get that molly down when he does. Expects to be chased down, and he is indeed. Kicksan. There we go. That's one way to get a kill. CSGACANito making some money here. That's going to help buy an op. That's going to help buy an op quite a bit.
Beautiful. He's happy. Very happy. Ooh, here we go, Mike. Here we go. Grand final. 3rd map in play. 4th map in terms of deciding the result. And this is going to set the tone. I thought CSGACANito would buy an AWP to take his spawn, but he's actually going to stick on the MP9. He's got confidence.
Long game. Long game.
He does.
I mean, we did see Sparrow make a huge SMG play in the first half, right? Opting to not get the AWP. Take it over for him. For that.
Oh, my lord.
Early result with the MP9. That's an AK down, and that's a great start. CSGACANito.
Where's the AK?
Actually, but they don't need it right now.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
At
he
this
just doesn't
range,
want to get spammed.
Keep the MP9.
He just doesn't want to get spammed on the trade, and now he's got it.
Oh, timing there. If that wasn't a Krieg, if that was a rifle, Sparrow has it. But the Krieg, not quite the fire rate, not quite the spray down for it. Not quite an AK. And that's something that I think he'll be wanting back. Oh no, down 2 players here for 9. They don't really have their teeth into anything. A little bit of control on Catwalk established. They're going to group and go for this hit, but it's a good setup. Player Goose, player Ramp. It's a nice way to play. Kickson's kind of just the insurance policy, and he can chill until they come through on the site.
It also looks like they've learned their lesson, doesn't it? In terms of over-facing and forcing the issue. This is so passive. And SaidKiT with that AK now is nearby. How on earth do you crack this? Molly doesn't go onto Goose. That could have done it. There comes the Goose Molly, actually. But this smoke is great. Yeah. See smoke.
Well, that's nice. Kickson has the room. CSGACaNito's now taking out the mid presence, so it is just these 2 players. SaidKiT's down. Great shot. But on the smoke fade, Goofy's going to be in for a world of hurt. He's not going to expect the player to be back in Goose. He did actually check it. Just didn't matter. Minio alone, running out of time. 15 seconds. Minio! Oh, he's at least going to make this one sting. But they can't win the round.
It's decent damage, but they don't have the bomb plant to go in behind this. Good hold. SaidKiT makes that MP9 work. Here's the jewel that may have decided the round. Ooh, they hold on. Blue Jays were so clean in these early rounds of the playoffs. This has been a different game, though, hasn't it? This has been a grind. A meat grinder. Nothing's easy. No round is a given. And look at this. Hero AK's out. Minio is hungry to pile on this pressure even more.
Kickson's going to be under pressure. It's been good since the house switch, but here's his moment. As the pit player, he has support in the form of SaidKiT coming through, but it's Kickson on an island. Gets 2 at the very least. His gun's given up, though. That could be a bit of a problem going forward, but advantage for Blue Jays still. And with pit...
Oh, big pick. Big pick.
Uh-oh. That's a huge one to find. Now this spreads the defense. I was going to say there's not much utility to get on towards the site, but if you thin the numbers, you thin the herd, you don't need that many nades. CSGACaNito wants to try and take the initiative back. And this could actually work out beautifully for him if he catches Minio. Minio's just around the corner.
If they don't clear cat, this is a bad time. Okay,
he can have it.
Oh my god.
Minio holds. There's no way he expects the second. That's a kill, but still a real chance to make a round of this one. Kylar coming on for the plan. He's been seen. SaidKiT lucky to get away with his life there. Sparrow dealt with a bomb plant on, but this retake, this hold is going to be so tough for Kylar. This would be the biggest moment of the map for him. This would be his chance to shine, to step forward into the light. And now he's got to deal with the long play. Dodges the op. Oh, hits the shot. Down to the 1v1. Time short. Styles has to make the move, but he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah, just stick it, bro. Just stick it.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah. Let's not worry about the op.
Don't even think about it. Okay. Well. Whew. That was just a half buy. That was pistol armor. There wasn't even pistol armor on half the players. Few pistols in the mix. They're keeping this cash. They're keeping the cash honest. It's still good, but it's not out of control. Doesn't change the fact that the Blue Jays are sneaking closer and closer and closer. Looking comfortable on the CD side. The player's getting activated. Kickson getting himself back into this game. SaidKiT hasn't missed a beat. And the ever-present CSGACaNito. Keep an eye on this man.
You gotta watch him. 25 kills. Paces the server. Paces the board. It's been ferocious, this map. Started out so strong. It's only cooled slightly. Styles sticks around to drop an 8. Doesn't find anybody on that, but, you know, let him know. Let him know. He knows that they know. But we know. Which is that there was a little bit of engagement. Not much to know, actually. And Minio actually takes the space. This is completely uncontested. There's no one watching middle.
Carlos got the bomb and he was peeking B there. That's
Don't
a bit
love that.
nerve jangling. Blue is taking a risk. There's nobody CT. They're very exposed to a B split, and the CSGoKit's AWP is not the weapon if they come in that direction. So, they're gambling here that it's going to be A.
They're correct so far. Catwalk control established. Smoke being thrown. CSGoKaNito's going to go look for the fight around the smoke. They're boosting. He's going. What did he see? Audio cue given over? It's a 1-for-1. It's a 1-for-1, and Styles is going to come back onto the angle. The flashbang's catch, and this is disaster now. Sight's lost. The bomb will be planted. Kixan can hold on to long, but what can he do with it? There's still key up top. The bomb's going to go down. Blue Jays, they could just save.
I think you save. It's just too much on the line. They're going to kill Key. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, all right, Key. He's back. Where's the money at? Okay, we still got to buy. Yeah, that was pretty crazy on Catwalk. Styles was in that awful spot where you have to judge whether there's flashes going in front or behind you. And he kind of guessed. And he kind of looked left, I think. You should have... looking down is normally the play. Best chance. And he gets it wrong. And he's in a worse way. 9, it's not clean, it's not easy. But a round's a round, and they keep 4 alive, bank up some cash, dent that CT economy. Fat lady ain't singing yet.
No. No, her day will come.
She's been waiting ages. You've got her on the sidelines.
Yeah, she has been. I mean, this whole series, it's been madness. Still the lead for Blue Jays. This round, though, this round. This feels like the round for Blue Jays to maybe put the game back in their control. Or, if 9 win here, I don't know which way it's tipping, but I'm feeling 30. I'm feeling 30 rounds. Won't be done just yet. But it'll be wide open for both sides.
It's very CSGoKit, this play, isn't it? Just to scout out the moment and say, I need to take this upon my own hands. Gets aggressive in towards the lower tunnel. He's got 2 players off Catwalk. Styles has got to use this flash to perfection to help them fight mid.
Which way does he expect to look? Danny's looking like he might want to go for a poke and a prod in.
Oh my god.
CSGoKit? CSGoKit? Does he? How do you get away with this? How do you get away with this? There was a player dark. Sparrow should have had that. That is daylight robbery. And now Kixan is going to try and take it a step further. This is madness. The positioning here is insane. If CSGoKaNito finds this player lower, which he will, disastrous for 9. They have to spend so much time just clearing out their own spawn. They know Kixan is here, but the problem is the sightlines are so unclear that how do you even isolate this fight? How do you take this duel? How is Sparrow the one who has to do it as well? Nade to chase the peak off of it. That's perfection. It's falling apart here. It's clean for the Blue Jays.
What?
9 get nothing in round 22.
How's that the cleanest round of the game? What's just happened? CSGoKit's peeked up underpass, then decided, guys, I can't see anything. I'm going for mid. He gets a kill, then he falls out, then Kixan's like, oh, I want a piece of that action, gets up into suicide. Well, we're not going to see the likes of that again. And Blue Jays, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn in what fashion this is done. CSGoKaNito is just a monster. Failed in the end.
These rounds. Insanity. Down to a 4v4. Minio and CSGoKaNito out. At least you've taken CSGoKaNito down. 29 kills that man has. But it's CSGoKit, the next monster. And Styles as well is having a hell of a game. 20 and 12. He is putting together a performance here. Heavy catwalk presence, and Blue Jays are not set up for this at all. Not even a little bit. They're focused on the long fight. CSGoKit's going to need to get back around if they're going to take much of anything here. And, well, he's starting to adjust. There's no more mollies. This is a really tough hold. Smokes are going to go down. They know the cover's coming in. The B players start to get in a position to watch for a cat or a CT drop. Doesn't look like it. It's just going to be CSGoKit holding the angle unless he's brilliant. Flashbang's on. He's deleted this one. I mean, it's early, but it's looking done to me, Alan.
sparring and overface. I think you need to save this. Goofy doesn't need to move until they get confirmation on the long player. And he wins the duel anyway. Wins it anyway. Where's the cash at? Okay, there will be money in the next. There will be money in the next for Blue Jays. So it's not disaster stations. But 9 are making this real difficult. Big trade onto CSGO. Simple round off catwalk. Flashes are perfect. And CSGaCaNito doesn't know what hit him. Okay, 10 rounds. 10 rounds. 9 ain't dead yet.
So again, another huge breaking round for Blue Jays. The victories they took in the round where they raced up mid, well, that's a race. That's wiped from the board. We're basically in the same situation we were then. They need to win this one. Otherwise, you're into a really troubling spot. Danny's super aggressively postured here for the tunnel fight. He's going to try and pop a shot and back out. Utility's ahead of him. They're coming his way. Smoke's going to push him into the corner. Baldy comes out in response to it. But they're really set up for this B hit. We haven't seen much of this from 9. And Danny might be in for a world of trouble. Stylee's close to him. Spot for the first. Oh, smoke fade. Danny's done. The second as well. The round's over. The round is over. Kixen even playing with fire, getting this close to the retake. Bomb's going to be down. This is going to be 11 on the board for 9. They have to save Blue Jays.
Amazing the kickstand's even this close.
We're going the
He's
distance.
killed. They're gonna panic 9 because it's only one bomb site.
All good.
It's A-okay. Yeah, that was I don't know what the plan was there on B. They want to double push tunnels or something? Disastrously wrong. At least they're denying these guns. That's the good news. But yeah, that couldn't have gone any worse on B for Stylers and Danny. Just not aware that so many players could have crept up behind that lurk smoke. And they get punished.
Is this a half buy?
No, I don't think so.
The money's
I think they're going to go for it.
You think so? With this? Yeah. Oh, all right. All right. Feeling frisky on this one. CSGaCaNito's going to be able to buy up a gun. Stylees has gone all the way in. I guess it'll work. I mean, Danny, whether he has an SMG or a rifle, it's not really making a big difference right now. Been absent from this map. And honestly, with his struggles, I'm surprised 9 haven't put more pressure onto that B site consistently.
Yeah. Tension is palpable, isn't it? As we get towards these latter stages, long spawns galore for 9. And they're going to take them. Riflers can't even get out in time. Orb shot doesn't connect with the flashes. And they're going to fight this? Really? When they know a player's in towards blue? This is some risky stuff.
Oh, they're committing. They're committing. That shot looked like it was on, but not. No. Oh, back the other way. CSGaCaNito's done it. Kylar, the lone man standing. This battle for long, they pushed all their chips into the middle of the table, but the bet has landed for the Blue Jays. Pocket rockets came in, and now they look set to take this pot, to take this round, and take the path potentially to a grand final victory. Kylar, what can you do? How much damage, but he can be huge. He's been spotted now, tagged down, dinked. A flank coming on. Danny should be able to secure this if he gets in towards Longhouse. Confirms. There's just no way. There's no world. A light tag will do it. Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. An op. Maybe a bit of overkill here, and he's going to be deleted as a result. Just needed to play the edge. Just needed to play the corner now. There's a path back in. 45 seconds. They think he's rotating. They think he's rotating, Alan. Oh,
it
no.
It should be okay. It should be. They should peek mid and readjust.
Oh, no. Oh, if he just went. if he just went, Kyler's not going to know the moment that was afforded to him, the opportunity that was afforded to him. But now CSGoCaNito will start to adjust back into the fight.
Oh, I hate that they're playing
so
one
isolated.
apiece. I
They're
hate
so
they're
isolated.
this.
Smoke going to come through. First phase. Kyler can do this. He's spotted. Shot doesn't land. Shot doesn't land on the first. Now that's confirmation. 15 seconds. Kyler has to go. Kyler has to go, but he's got this fight completely alone. He doesn't know it. He's just going to try and force this down. And CSGoCaNito will press forward off the utility. The Molotovs are there. The confirmation is as well.
My nerves. Oh, my lord. Danny is not having a good day. He had a smoke as well, though, Mike. He just smoked the doors. And then, time would have ended the round.
If he just sits
he's having a bit
on
of
the
a
boxes
stinker.
with the MP9, he has it. If he just sits.
Just mucks about too much. Makes it too complicated. Okay, well, this is the grand final for 9. They have nothing in reserve. Win this, and you break that CT money. There's no loss bonus, and you're right back in this. A loss is unthinkable. What that would do to their chances. Massive moment.
These are where champions are born. In these moments, in these rounds, in this next minute, 25 seconds. This is where we really test the mettle of 9, and they're going to pressure B. And the weak point has been the Achilles heel. That's why Danny down, done, dusted. Stylies to follow. Key, the man who's made it happen here. A find in towards mid, a find in towards lower. That would be huge. Maybe allow the retake on, but the question is, can Blue Jays risk this at this point? A man disadvantage? No, they can't. They're pulling out. They're pulling into the save. 9 are keeping this game in question.
We posted a few rounds ago. Surely B is the opportunity, and this time they go there. Wowzers, nothing in the bank here for Blue Jays. Their buy in the next will be flawed, and I think they have to buy. 9 refuse to die. Refuse to die in this grand final. Dust2's far from their most comfortable map, but they're making it work somehow, some way. Tenacity has been the name of the game in so many of these matches. And they're still in this. They're still in this. Pressure now on for Blue Jays. Massive buy call here, and I think they have to invest because they have no loss bonus.
Oh my god. It's gonna come down to the wire. It's insane that we're getting to this point. CSGoCaNito on a scout. A rifle passed over here. Come on, Danny, swap it back. He's gonna stick to the M4. All right. All right, time to reward that faith placed in you. It has been a completely absent map for Danny. But he'll stick onto one of the big guns here. What does Kixon want to do as a result of that? How do they want to approach this? They've taken their time. They're taking their time out. There's got to be a play call. You can't just sit and let this come to you. It's going to be the peak for CSGoCaNito. They give him the rifle because Danny's going to be solo on towards B once this scout focuses up mid.
This B defense is so weak, though, isn't it?
It is.
Got a scout on this side.
You're depending on Danny to get you a multi-kill if they come through to B. Which, in fairness, whoa, they're not doing. There's a spot on 1. Have they seen the scout? Did they detect that it might be weaker here? They don't have anyone spotting the cross. They're going to take some mid-control. A split B would be devastating.
CSGoCaNito's not near either. He's up on catwalk.
They're not committing.
I think they might still. They've given up the long presence.
CSGoCaNito will have a chance.
Oh, the
flash.
flashbang.
There's going to be a peek. Flashbang. It's too late. It's too late. No, it's good. It's good. It's on. CSGoCaNito gets one and he falls. Does that prompt them back the other way? Smoke to try and chase this. They've still gained the ground, but CSGoCaNito, he can't find the head. Oh, he's down. K finds another. It's falling apart. It's coming off the rails. There's 2 M4s left, but without that kill, Danny can't do anything with it. Stylies out towards long, wondering how he's even gonna try and approach this save. 9 have gutted back these rounds, and now they'll just be 1 round away from tying this up. from taking us the full 30 on Dust2.
That was not pretty. And that A-hole came to pass. Stylers, thankfully for his sake, it looks like he's holding on to this M4. And that's all they're going to have in the following. Oh, it's getting messy. It's getting very messy. As soon as CSGO got that entry, it just looks easy, kind of, from there. And they can't even save the rifle. CSGO's on 34 frags in regulation.
That's insane.
He's on 34 kills, and it's not enough.
He's killing for him and his teammate. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, they have to eco this one. There's no choice. There's no options. They can't invest in anything. There's a single nade picked up for Kixon. 1 HE. Where are you possibly going to throw that to have impact? Goofy, I mean, it works, I guess. But something tells me 9 will not be dropping rounds to the USPs like they did on Mirage.
They learned their lesson. And Dust2 is a different ball game. You can just force fights up long and never have those problems. Ooh, this is scary for Blue Jays. They're going to have to face... I don't think... I mean, the likelihood of this going overtime is very high now because 9 are going to have two full guys.
Kylar? Okay. There's a gun.
Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him.
How did 8kid not pick up the gun? Hello? There it is. Styles goes and gets it. Or not. Should be fine. AK is going to get saved. This is not going to be a contentious round. We're going the full 30. We're going the distance. Is there going to be money for an op? I don't think so. We maxed on loss bonus at this point.
It could glass, but it won't be on aid kit.
Are we at 29 or 34? I've lost track.
24.
24?
They got full reset.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would have to be Styles to buy a glass or CSGACANito. Don't know that either of them fancy it.
A-Kit might even scout to get full nades. That's another option.
Pressure on here for the Blue Jays. This has been their map. This has been their moment. This has been their game to put things away. And yet it's slipping through their fingers. If you're going to have the star power around, if you're going to have the difference maker around, it has to be here and now. Overtime at this point, not something you want to have to fight for. So pause will be taking one more conversation, maybe even just to figure out their accounts, figure out the play here. But this is a collapse of epic proportions for the Blue Jays. For 9, though. The guts, the grit, the number of crazy rounds.
They just won't die.
They won't. They're always comfortable playing in these back-to-the-wall situations where you can't make a mistake, you can't make an error. They thrive under the pressure. Where other teams crumble, they soar.
Blows my mind they're even in this game when CSGACANito's on 34 kills. CSGACANito couldn't be doing any more for his team, and yet still in this moment it feels like he's the man we're looking at and saying you need a monster around.
Look at this positioning.
Oh no.
Positioning. They're about to catch a kill. Oh, pull off the angle. The Molotov threatening too much. Sparrow's pushed off. Smoke out. CSGO wants to be ahead of it. And if there was a man you were going to trust on that fight, it would be CSGACANito in this moment. The boost up, the boost up, the boost up. Oh, it works. A-Kid out of play, and that's a critical first kill. Look at the positioning here. CSGACANito is even in a tough spot to try and make this happen. It's likely going to be a retake setup. CSGACANito giving himself a smoke to play around, so he can at least isolate some angles, at least add some confusion to their fight. I takes the molly. That confirms his position. They're inching forward. The bomb's not going to be here. It'll be another salvo of utility needed. CSGACANito trying to find kills in the meantime. In the interim, he's back on a ramp. CSGACANito could do this. He's found the first. Key bringing down his teammates. CSGACANito, they put the game in his hands. And he is the difference maker. He's done. Sparrow putting him down, taking him out of play. It's all falling apart here. Danny has to just save. Not even a hope, not even a whisper, not even a thought in his mind that he could contend this. Map point is going to be found for 9. They want to take us the distance in this best of 5 series. They want to take us to one more to overpass.
Where were we? This was a 12-8 for the CT side. Then went 13-9. And then 14-11. And they've lost 4 on the trot to bring us to where we are now. Nothing is working. CSGO caught out in the open, and Dust2 is not a map where rotates are easy. They can't even save the rifle. Implosion.
That is Danny's first kill in that round since round 2 of this half. The switch.
He had a pistol kill.
Yep, and then one in the follow.
And then he had
a
one MP9 kill.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
First time since then.
Whichever way you cut it, it's pretty few and far between.
No, he's been a complete Achilles heel as their B anchor, and I mean, 9 haven't even exploited B that much.
They keep going A.
They keep going A, and it keeps working. The catwalk play. Now the buy, I mean, it's going to get shifted around. Danny, again, is going to have one of the rifles in an effort to hold up on towards B.
At least they recognize to give that rifle to CSGACaNito. They recognize that he's the only one that can save them now from a 5th map.
Yeah. Where's CSGACaNito going to go? It looks like he's leading in towards mid. Bold play. Bold play. Heavy bodies moving mid. They're going in towards underpass. Sparrow. He's going to spot. He's going to spot. He gets tagged, but he gets the information. That's what's important. Because now you look at Kylar. Kylar just tucks. No reason to face. No reason to fight here. And in the meantime, sensing that presence, they're going to take the ground out towards
big
long.
read. Big read.
Free and clear.
When does Kylar activate as well? She's waiting and biding his time. This A-hold is hard. What have they got here? A Scout, an MP9? A FAMAS?
And their best player in CSGACaNito is stuck in tunnels. Oh, he's going to be so late to get activated into this fight if it does come through from long. He's got the right read to expect an eventual lurk, but timing will be everything here. Kylar and CSGACaNito, once they realize he's off site, you got to imagine that triggers them straight into the A-take. CSGACaNito's going to think he has it clear. Oh, Kylar's showing the patience. It's all going to come down to this site take, though. Danny wants to make the move, wants to make the initial maneuver, but he's down for nothing. He's down without impact. Take is coming up ramp. Overwhelm on the side. T is vital here. They fall one after another. CSGACaNito to try and keep this alive. This would be the clutch of the century. The first one found. I know exactly where he's coming from. They've got the line, and Minio will take him to the grave. 16-14. 9 are taking us to a 5th map. We're going the distance. We're going all the way. This best of 5 is on.